what's
Hey, you guys are live right now. So you got
hello? It's your boy Lance Wins here at the BullyZone.
Yep, any second we'll go live. Hello everyone, we are live. Welcome to the very third edition of the BullyZone podcast. My name is Austin Largo.
And it's your boy over here, Lance Winters, baby.
And today, we got a new producer in the house. Greg, if you want to say what's up.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
That's right.
There's Greg. He's too beautiful being in front of the camera. He's going to take all the eyes away from us. But Lance, you were recently at Self-Help. Yeah, it was a big concert, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
how was that? I couldn't make it, but you went out there, you did your thing. You got BullyZone out there. You had our posters out there. You can check out our Instagram live, our Instagram story. Lance was out there doing his thing, talking to all the other bullies there. How was that?
It was great. It was my first time coming to a music concert. So it was a lot of things I didn't expect, but one thing that I did not expect is to have so many wrestling fans there. I saw at least 12 to 20 Kingslayer shirts, so that was pretty cool.
Kingslayer.
Kingslayer, baby. I was dressed up as Dean Ambrose. All I needed was a Roman Reigns, baby, and we could have tore that apart.
I probably would have gotten my Braun Strowman gear.
Oh, yeah.
With the pierced nipples and all.
There was some monsters among the crowd, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was hanging out somewhere around there. But we also got some great shots of not only myself with the fans, but we actually got some interviews. We got to figure out who's the favorite baddie, and it turns out, three times out of 5 it was Stone Cold Steve Austin. So we got a little photograph of him. You can check it out on our story. It's even tagged by your boy named Nate. Helped us out with that. Really great. But it was fun being there. You learn a lot. It's kind of like wrestling training. There's little parts to the night that I didn't expect, like cardio, for example. Cardio, wow. Need to work on that more. I was in the pit. It only took me about 40 seconds, and I felt like I was winded. So
yeah, it was probably like 2014. I went to Warped Tour in Pomona.
there you go.
Yeah, I didn't get in the pits then, but yeah, I definitely know what you're talking about. How crazy they get. Did you get any the death wall? One side here, one side here, and it used to go crazy.
No, there was no death walls today, but I would have been excited for that. Like I said, it was my first time at that kind of show.
Yeah.
So I got introduced to a circle pit. I thought it was just a normal pit, just ran out to the middle until somebody launched me in the air and said, "Follow the crowd."
Yeah.
So it felt a little bit of Rey Mysterio right there for a minute, high flying and profiling, but it was good times.
Yeah, those moshers, they're not someone to take lightly.
No.
It is a craft. They take it very seriously. If you didn't know that, you should know. If you're not ready, if you don't have that mindset that you're gonna get in that pit and mosh around and get hit and hit some people, then stay home. You're not ready for it.
Yeah, like I said, it's my first time here, so when I hit a girl with a flying headbutt, I'm terrified. I stopped the party to check up on her, and it turns out she jumped right back in.
Nah, you can't stop to check. They know what they're getting into.
Well, now I know for sure. Another thing that was fun about that is you can practice your wrestling there. Like, you can practice your moves, not really the grappling or the submissions, but like if you want to just go for a phenomenal elbow, or drop a lunatic fringe drop on somebody, it's the perfect place to do it. Feel free to throw big boots. I was gonna drop kick somebody until the song was over, and the pit really dispersed. Yeah, I missed my moment. But I would have loved to get my first drop kick on at Self-Help 2018. It was amazing.
Yeah, I'd rather get my moves in there before I hit the ring. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you get a veteran mad and he really wants to hurt you. We don't need that. So it's good. It's free training. Make sure you guys check out any other concerts. Let us know. BullyZone's down to hit into the music.
Let us know. The BullyZone. We want to expand. We're deep in the wrestling world right now, but we're looking to expand. Any artists out there looking to sign with the BullyZone, we'll get you out there. Our specialty is in marketing. We're a couple of
marketing majors.
Sharply dressed marketing majors. Yeah, you can catch us at school. We're not gonna tell you where we're at. I don't think you're ready for that information unless you
Unless you know. If you don't know, you ain't gonna know.
Yeah. So, that's Gio's Lance's experience at Self-Help. Make sure is it a yearly thing?
Yeah. It happens once a year. It happened at the Nas Center in San Bernardino, so that was a good drive. It's a great event center. There is an indoor stage. There is an outdoor stage. Running in between, there's nothing but people ready to rock and roll and enjoy wrestling. I need to put a venue there and have a little show, maybe. Little warm-up
BullyZone,
party.
maybe rent it out. Get a couple wrestlers from
Local promotions.
Yeah.
Check out San Bernardino, see what's around that area. But if you guys know anyone around that area, let us know. Drop a little comment in. But did you see my cosplay?
Yeah, we're gonna jump right into that. So today, here on the BullyZone podcast, we are building a wrestler. We're gonna take certain components of our favorite wrestlers, mash them all together, and get the biggest, strongest super mega star we can create. So, you talked about your cosplay. I want to bring up the look. Before any wrestler can go out and hit the ring, they have to have that look. And so, Lance, in a perfect world, what was taken from any wrestler? What would your best perfect wrestler look like?
Every day, no Joe Bro, easy. I can wear it anywhere. That'd be a styling of Dean Ambrose, baby. What more easier?
The lunatic fringe, Dean Ambrose.
Yes,
yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, if you check out the BullyZone story on Instagram, you can see Lance's cosplay as Dean Ambrose, the lunatic fringe.
1/3 of the Shield.
Yeah, you drop any of those elbows?
I tried
on
to.
The stage. Yeah.
It's hard to get up to the stage. There's these security guys in between the stage and the crowd, and they were not trying to let me fly by. I was close to crowd surfing though, so that's probably the closest I would have gotten to dropping an elbow on somebody. But the costume is easy, it's simple, and it's effective. You know what I mean? I'm not out here trying to spend $1 million on my attire. I gotta spend gas going venue to venue because I'm gonna make it. What about you, boss? What are you thinking of when you want to when you dress up? Do you wear your underwear outside your pants, or do you put them under your pants? How do you do that?
No underwear to be seen with my look, but there is paint, a lot of paint.
A lot of paint. Okay.
From the bottomless pit, the boogeyman. He's coming to get you.
Ooh,
yes.
That's terrifying.
If you ever seen any pictures of the boogeyman, I think he debuted early or around 2005. When I first saw him, it was, scary.
He was intimidating. Those promos he was cutting, you didn't know what was happening because you actually never saw the boogeyman until he came down the ring. So for the 3 weeks of promos, you would just hear a creepy laugh. You would just see, and then there he is coming on up down to you. And it was just terrifying. I can totally see how you'd want to put on some paint and intimidate your opponent, as well as the naysayers.
Yeah, I was recently watching some footage of the boogeyman. You know how I like it, Lance? I want the blacked out tee. Yeah, I saw that with the boogeyman. I was just like, yes, that's how I want it. I want to get, there he is. Face paint all over. He's got his little stick. He's got the clock. That's the 2015 Royal Rumble right there. He even creeped out Bray Wyatt.
The eater of worlds.
Yeah, he's the eater of worms. I was watching a match between him and Kane. Kane was a little uneasy. He's giving the, who is this guy? He's giving that look. Kane, the big red machine. The devil's favorite
monster,
demon. Yeah. He's the original guy creeping out everyone, but you got this guy, Boogeyman. A big 6'2", demon. Like,
well, you can't really stop him, But okay, I see those looks, looking nice. But what about? Well, okay, so you got the look down. What's next? You look good. Now you got to come down to the ring, right?
Yes, a lot of people have this mindset. I'm one of those people. It's all about your entrance and your finisher. And right now, your entrance,
my entrance. I'm sorry to cut you, but we're already running into it. But I got the Dean Ambrose look. I'm a powerhouse. I'm ready to do some damage. All I need now is a good guitar riff. And I'm talking about the entrance would be, of my choosing, would be Edge. Adam Copeland, baby. Sliding down that ring, getting excited to put the hurt on somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my little submission right there. I got the look of Dean Ambrose, the entrance of Edge. I'd love to slide into the ring and hit a couple thrusts, you know what I'm saying, before I get up from that stage.
Yeah, I love his theme song. On this day, some white trash, rock. Yeah,
Metalingus is actually
yeah.
for Alter Bridge. It's Alter Bridge and the song is Metalingus. If you guys want to check that out.
Little fun fact right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always try to look up the song. Sometimes I'm just like, yeah, I need that pump.
Mm-hmm.
But I look it up and it doesn't have the "You Think You Know Me."
Yep.
Yeah, that makes or breaks the song.
You'll never find that version.
Yeah, I'd go on YouTube and look that up.
But who do you think does that? Who do you think's behind that? Because I have a theory that someone's ex did that, and that's why it's exclusively for WWE. But we'll never know.
Yeah, you think you know us? On this day you'll find out that my entrance would be. We're heading down to NXT. We're stepping into the Performance Center. These young guns. Before they make their main roster debut, they're getting their craft. And this man, he's really the next big thing, I believe. It is Aleister Black. Now, if you haven't seen his entrance, go on YouTube right now. Just look up any NXT takeover event, Aleister Black entrance. And it's awesome. He rises. First off, the song, "Root of All Evil" by Incendiary. I heard that song. I saw all these blog posts. Aleister Black, the most metal theme song. I was like, what? I was like, okay, whatever. And I finally sat down, looked it up. That's in my playlist now. I go to the gym. I gotta get some Incendiary going. But that song. And then he rises from the dead. You'll see him. He
go back to that guy. He looked terrifying. Oh my goodness.
Smoke coming up. He's rising.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Because covered in tattoos.
I'm not big on NXT, but that guy gives me a reason.
All the lights are dimmed down. It is awesome. I also had Baron Corbin. Just shout out to Baron Corbin. I saw his new entrance. I believe they debuted at SummerSlam 2017. It's just some
Firebird
some
stuff.
haunting, some haunting vocals, and then just flames rising up, taking over all the blacks, just flames. Oh, my jaw dropped. I remember I think we were watching at your brother's house, and my jaw, I was like, whoa, this. Before he had that, before he'd come out, center of the realm, just, doing his thing, head down. Okay, yeah, that's fine, but these flames he's got now, oh my God! But Aleister Black takes it for me. Just dim lights rising up from presumably the dead. Just walking his way down the ring, sitting down, middle of the ring, arms, legs crossed. Come on, bring it. See, he's not
ready to take the fight to somebody.
Yeah, I think he's still undefeated in single matches in NXT still. So
we all know what happened last time. Somebody who got undefeated, Asuka. So who knows what WWE has in store for the man?
Yeah,
he's got big potential.
But we have the entrances out of the way. Our guys have already made it down to the ring, and they got a mic in hand.
You always got to talk before you fight, right? You always got to give them a little something.
So, who does your guy, emulate when he's on the mic? Who does he personify?
If it had to be of any wrestler and from any promos I've ever heard, I'd have to say Chris Jericho for sure. Because with Chris Jericho, his style, he can go from funny to serious to threatening, as we've all seen throughout his career. What I especially like is how promotion's been cutting with the Kenny Omega, how that whole thing rolled out. It's just amazing to see the man perform, and he knows he's running the show, but to do it at that efficiency, to do it at that level, that professionalism, it made a big pop, and everybody heard.
Yeah, it was like two different people. Chris Jericho, doing a promo here in the States for WWE. It's kind of funny, but it's really awesome still. It's like, you stupid idiot, you just made the list. But over in New Japan, he's just, fully serious. He wants to show Kenny Omega why he's, the GOAT. They're both from Canada, so it's kind of, like who's the better Canadian wrestler.
The better Canadian wrestler fighting in Japan for a U.S. title, I believe.
Yeah.
You can't really script that, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that was fun.
Yeah, he's just they're beating each other up at every press conference. They see each other. It was really a bloodlust almost.
Yeah, because it was one of those on-site kind of fights,
Yeah, on site.
No words.
Jericho wasn't messing around. He wanted to show this young blood, Kenny Omega. He's getting all this hype. Putting all these 6-star matches with Okada. Jericho's like, I've been doing this.
It's been happening. I'm the first undisputed champion, baby. Like,
yeah, he beat Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock in the same night. So shout out to Chris Jericho. I could do that, but you just beat me to it. So
yeah, we're gonna have our moments. We just won't be the alpha when it comes to it.
Yeah, well, it's funny you say Chris Jericho because he was on my list, but my man, barely took it, and it's The Miz. If you haven't heard any of The Miz's promos in recent,
or from the beginning,
from his start in WWE. Like hosting the Diva Search and all that. It was all right. There's that, infamous. He's trying to remember the number he's got written on his hand. 555.
the
1, 2, 3.
Number, yeah, for
when he's got that little, dumb little haircut.
the faux hawk, the little. It wasn't even really blonde. It was just like. It was
I think he's got
brown.
frosted tips almost.
Yes.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Yeah, that's early 2000s for you. Yeah, I think I got some photos of me with frosted tips, but.
Everybody
we won't talk
regrets
about
their
that right
days.
now.
Yeah.
But in recent years, from like 2016 to now, The Miz just been killing it on the mic. You ever see that Talking Smack promo?
I was about to say.
Him and Daniel Bryan just going off. I'm the champ. I'm the IC champ. I make this show what it is.
Sometimes just digging into your boss. You know?
I go back to that and watch it. Just that intensity, the raw emotion he has. He was getting disrespected. He wanted respect on his name, and he got the respect. He got the respect from me. I'm sure he got the respect from you.
Oh yeah, baby.
Daniel Bryan, he's probably
there. He is.
There's The Miz. There's the man. We got to see him live 9/11. Cutting down Enzo Amore. Really chopped him down. Telling him
made him feel small.
Yeah, you talk all this and that. But you're getting kicked off buses.
Nobody even wants you here. The whole backstage drama, Miz pretty much leaked out to everybody on that show. It was in Anaheim. It was good stuff.
Anaheim, yeah. Me and you. That was my first, WWE event, I think, right?
Yes, that was both of ours.
And we got to see all of our favorites.
So we actually did see indie shows before we went to Raw shows. Let that be known on the records. Not Mark's over here.
Yeah. Yeah, so, that's my man on the mic. But, you can only get so far with your mouth. You may be able to talk, but can you walk the walk? Let's talk about the moveset. It goes down. The guy he called out just comes down the ring. He's ready to go. So, what is your man? What moves is he going to use to take out the guy in front of him?
Well, honestly, just because you look like Dean Ambrose, you're going to be playing a lot like the Enigma himself. I'm talking about Jeff Hardy, baby. Because Jeff Hardy I've seen throughout my whole life since I was a child. Even up until now, he's still performing in the ring.
Yeah, get well soon, Jeff. I want to see him back. Brother Nero.
Injury.
You gotta help your brother out. He's sucking a feud with Bray Wyatt. That's kind of, I hate to say it. You can't feud with Bray Wyatt. It's all over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Finn Balor luckily got out of that. No mercy. Yeah, he got sick. Best thing that could have happened for Finn. But yeah, Jeff Hardy, keep take it away. I want to hear what you have to say.
Like, it doesn't matter if it's a submission match, if we're in a steel cage, if we're in a Money in the Bank ladder match, or an Extreme Rules match, which he's been known for. Just all of Jeff Hardy's moves have always been left field, like he doesn't do the everyday normal moves. His enziguris are different. He's got his inverted kicks like Rob Van Dam. So having a character that's able to be all unpredictable is truly a great mix when you have Dean Ambrose look and a Jeff Hardy moveset. Like, you better watch out because that's just a whole bunch of body flipping and jumping and having no regard for itself being when it hits a senton, or even a swanton, or even
Yeah,
moonsault
swanton off
splash,
the ladder.
baby.
Yeah, it'd be crazy to see Dean Ambrose, jumping off, a 20-foot ladder, onto a couple other guys, on a ladder or table, hitting that swanton. That's something
I still remember the first time I
I'd
saw.
pay $9.99 to see on the network. Pay up. I plugged you pay up. But yeah, that's swanton.
I think Jeff Hardy was the first person I've ever seen to set somebody up on a ladder. Like, the ladder was bridged between the barricade and the ring post. I believe it was Edge that he was on it, and he jumped off of the ladder, hit him with the leg drop, and that's the first time I believe I saw a ladder
leapfrog over the smaller ladder,
over
over the bigger ladder through Edge,
and crash right through it. That was the first time I've ever seen a ladder shatter like that. And
that probably hurt Jeff as much as it hurt Edge. I wouldn't want to be either of them doing that. Exactly what brings me to my moveset. I like the high flying style of Jeff Hardy, but I always imagine my guy as a brawler. And who's one of the best brawlers? None other than the Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yes, break the glass. He's coming down ready to stomp a mud hole. There he is. Giving the double bird to his opponent. No one else does it kind of like Steve Austin. None of these technical holds.
Mm-hmm.
None of these high spots, if you want to call it. He just gets in there, uses fists, throws some kicks, wants to hurry up, end the match, get home, drink some beers.
That's totally a lifestyle I can get behind.
Yeah,
Stomp a mud hole. And
stomp a mud hole. If when I get in the ring, that's something I'm gonna be. I'll have to steal that from you, Steve.
have to fight me for it. Okay, so you got your little Stone Cold. You're feeling bad.
I got the mud holes. I got the pointed elbow. I hit the rope, throw a couple of these, drop the elbow right in your throat. Take you out. He's got a submission in his back pocket in case he wants to break it out. He got that $1 million dream, Cobra Clutch if you want to call it that, but we'll stick with the $1 million dream. That's where he got it from. So don't be trying to change it up. It's a Cobra Clutch now.
Better not see that in the comments. Don't play no game.
It's a $1 million dream. He got it from the $1 million man himself. But yeah, the Luthez press. I always love that. Just jumping on your guy, throwing some punches. Yeah,
that was adopted by many people afterwards. Such as
Bailey's been doing that. So
Bailey, Randy Orton picked that up.
Bailey, got to give that up.
Yeah, you're a hugger.
You got to put some respect on his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I ever see anyone break that out, I'm gonna jump out my seat, and be like, hell yeah, So if you ever see Lose Des press, stand up, give a hell yeah, crack open a couple beers.
It's good. Okay, so you got your moves, but okay, let's recap. Let's recap real quick on yourself. So your look,
Yeah, let's recap. Look, I got the boogeyman. The man from the bottomless pit. He's coming for you. I got worms coming out my mouth. I got my stick. I'm cracking clocks over my head. And he's rising up from the dead. He's got that Aleister Black entrance. So you see this big 6'2", 265-pound man. Red and black paint all over his face, worms coming out his mouth, rising up out the dead, smoke, no lights on, worms dripping out his mouth. How crazy is that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's coming down to the ring, he's grabbing that mic, and he's gonna tell you how it is. He's gonna tell you why he's better than better than you, better than him, better than the people in the back, why he's making his championship the most relevant championship on the show, because he's talking like The Miz. Let's get him his own TV show. Miz got Miz TV. The boogeyman could be under the bed, or in the closet, wherever the boogeyman is. But, and whoever's gonna come down and try to tell him, hey, you gotta go to the back, because he's gonna stomp a mud hole and walk it dry, because he's got the moves of Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't know how we didn't talk about it. He's got one of the best finishing moves of all time, the Stone Cold Stunner. Imagine that, man.
The knockout move, baby.
Yeah, boogeyman. Who would we want to see him give a stunner to? Roman Reigns, can eat a stunner from the boogeyman. I like to see that.
Oh, yeah.
Kick him in that little fest he has. Boom. Turn around. Boom. out.
Game over
One,
for the
two,
1, 2,
three.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you painted a great picture right there. Let me show you what I'm thinking about. So I'm this dirty looking guy, Dean Ambrose, just got back from the lunatic asylum, and I'm running down the ring. Nobody knows what's going on. I got smoke coming on. I'm throwing my hands in the air, baby, before Daniel Bryan, for the record. Got my fireworks back when they still did pyro.
You think you know me? You think you know him?
You think you know me? You don't know nothing. Running down that ring, sliding in nice and smooth, because I know everybody love to do that and they create an entrance. And, just ready to really give it to the crowd, hollering profanities and whatnot, because I'm the best. I'm the rated R superstar. And when I grab that microphone, it's the end of the world for you guys, because I'm talking like Y2J, baby. I got the Chris Jericho mindset. You don't know if I'm in New Japan, I'm in WWE. Am I going to be funny today, or am I going to rough you up? All I know is if you mess up, you're going to be on the list.
The list, you stupid idiot.
And if you want to get crazy with me, you can catch a twist of fate, baby. You can catch a twist of fate, you catch a swanton bomb. It's all up to you how you want to play the game, baby.
Yeah, we totally forgot about that twist of fate.
Ooh, that'll change your life up real quick, you know what I'm saying? Especially incorporate it, maybe put you through a table with that, or maybe drop you on a chair. You do not want that, baby. And, of course, that leads me to the last question. Who would you want to fight?
Well, before we get there, I want to shout out doing the Orton podcast. They left a suggestion on, their perfect wrestler. They got the look of Randy Orton, of course, doing the Orton. They got the entrance. I'm guessing the classic entrance of Hulk Hogan when it's WWF still, coming down, talking smack, say your prayers, eat your vitamins, give him the what?
What?
The what? Tearing open the shirt, gotta love the classic Hulk Hogan, forever the man. They got 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
Yeah, they got the mic skills of Ric Flair. If you haven't seen it,
Literally
Ric Flair
the best
drip.
promos of your life.
Yeah, Ric Flair drip. The music video just dropped. It's Offset and Ric Flair just doing their thing. Flaunting it off. They got the money. They got the girls. They got the chains. They got the robes. So yeah, go back. Go on YouTube. Look up Ric Flair promos. Those are some of the craziest. Just probably
The
drugs.
Rolex wearing, pinky ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing. Oh my God, I can't even do it as great as the man. But
I'm having a tough time holding these alligators down.
Woo.
Probably drug fueled. It was the '80s.
Different
but
time.
He's doing his thing. Moveset. They got the moveset of the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
There you go.
Doesn't get much better than that. I'll hit you with that Styles Clash. That doesn't hold you down. I'm gonna get outside the ring, springboard up, hit you with that phenomenal forearm. Yeah, that's why he's a WWE champion. For a reason. But and their rivalry, which we'll talk about in a second, would be John Cena. So thank you for doing the Orton podcast. Follow them on Instagram. They're fans of the BullyZone, so make sure to check them out. Thank you for your submission. But their rival would be John Cena. Let's talk about our rivals. You can't. Having a wrestling match takes two people, and the money is a good feud. So who do you want to build up a feud with? Probably have it come to a culmination at the granddaddy of them all, the showcase of the immortal WrestleMania. So who would you want to see standing across from you in that ring?
Who would I like to see? The phenomenal one, AJ Styles. We just talked about it because he's a champion right now, and that's what I need so that way I can be the next champion. So I would love to have my character build up a feud with the phenomenal one, and I would love to beat phenomenal one AJ Styles. Look at him, dude. Look how great that belt would be on me right now. Well, not me, but my character. And he's been around the game for many years. He's been around New Japan. He's been around America. He's been around Mexico. He's doing everything he can. He's now with WWE, and I think this going to be his mainstay for a while. So yes, I would love to go against the biggest, baddest current WWE champion, AJ Styles.
That's a good pick. He if you can take AJ Styles down for a 3 count, you're pretty much made man. But that takes us to my rival of choice.
Yeah, who would you want to take down if you had a chance to build a rivalry with someone?
The Dead Man. The Undertaker.
The
Yeah.
Phenom.
Let's get him out of retirement. Let's get the gloves back on, get the hat back on. In real life, I think I could take him. I saw him at WrestleMania 33. He was looking all sluggish. He got that beer gut. Look at him. But in all honesty, he probably one of the biggest superstars of all time. One of the best doing the best character work. The Dead Man. How many people can say they've been, this obscure character for 20 plus years and gets the biggest pop every time they come down to the ring.
Yeah.
They got the most anticipated match.
Not to mention he's never broken character.
He's just, he's old school, the gimmick, it's always number one. But, how I said, you beat AJ Styles, you're a made man.
You beat Undertaker.
You don't even have to beat The Undertaker. You just got to take him to his limits. That goes back to Jeff Hardy versus The Undertaker. I think it was a Raw, ladder match for the Undisputed Championship. Jeff Hardy, he didn't pick up the W, but he took Undertaker all the way, to the edge.
Pushing those buttons,
He got, Undertaker come back down, raise his hand. Undertaker knows that Jeff Hardy was going to be a big factor to come.
You're early on in both of their careers, actually. You'd think that you'd peak right there. After already being in that business for 10 years, but Undertaker put in another 15, and so did Jeff. It's just After that, Undertaker, during that time, it was kind of just a slump period. He was, I think it was Big Evil at that time, or Big Evil. Yeah, he was Big Evil. It's kind of, I'm a badass. Look at me, I ride a motorcycle. Woo woo woo. But after that, he came back to the Dead Man gimmick and just started putting on classic matches. Every year at WrestleMania. There's the main event and then there's the Undertaker match. So either one you want to see, either match can, be the main event. And if you can beat Undertaker at WrestleMania, you're pretty much a made man. Oh yeah.
Not many people. Only two people, Roman Reigns and the Beast Brock Lesnar. They're the only ones to beat the Dead Man. But not for long, because Austin Largo's coming. And we're going to show Undertaker what's up.
Give him a real beat down.
Brian here in the chat. Trump got a Stone Cold Stunner too. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Our president of the United States, Donald Trump, has taken a Stone Cold Stunner. How crazy is that? What kind of crazy ass sitcom is this?
Yeah,
where we got presidents taking stunners.
Is this real life anymore? I don't even know what's going on.
Billionaire company owners getting their heads shaved, by big black men.
It was a weird time for WWE.
Yeah, but let's go back to that.
Let's go take a dive. Tell me about it.
Yeah,
we had Stone Cold as a special
guest referee,
and then it was Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley fighting for Donald Trump. And Umaga, the Samoan Bulldozer, fighting for Vince McMahon. Battle of the Billionaires. Bobby Lashley came out on top. And the big rumor is that he's headed back home to WWE. With that, and all the rumor mills, all the dirt sheets. Who would you like to see him face off against? His first big feud back home. Who do you think can stand toe to toe with, the Black Brock Lesnar, as they like to say?
Well, you gotta, when I pick someone out, I'm not trying to give him someone that he could easily slump, someone that he can just take out and pop. But if I were to put him against someone that could really do some damage and they could make a high quality match on their technicalities alone, I'd probably say Elias, honestly. I've been against Elias for quite some time now, but I'm starting to walk along that path.
He's one of the biggest bullies they got. He's our boy.
That's what got me rolling. I wasn't down for the guitar. It's after that fact that's when I really start to tune in.
We saw Elias at Anaheim. Yeah, you got the it should be Anaheim sucks. Saying Anaheim Ducks. Yeah. No, that was awesome. I still got that recorded on my phone. But yeah, Elias versus Bobby Lashley. Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Just because I think those are two guys that could really push each other and get real technically down and dirty with each other. So that'd be fun. What about you? Who do you think would be a good opponent against Bobby Lashley in his return match?
Bobby Lashley in his return match. I'm looking through the roster right now. I'm trying to think of, a matchup we haven't seen before. Has Bobby Lashley Samoa Joe ever happened?
Oh no, I don't think
TNA.
So. Oh, I was about to say. I was gonna say maybe in TNA.
Yeah, if that hasn't happened, I'm all for that. We want Samoa Joe back.
Yes.
Yeah, how do you feel when news came out that Samoa Joe was hurt, possibly gonna miss WrestleMania?
I'm blowing my mind, dude. I feel like when I saw him come in to WWE, ready to change some games, ready to fucking put on a face and make an impact. And then what I have seen from him is he's been gone from injury, and to be gone on injury on the grandest stage of them all, it probably hurts, because you spend the whole year building up your character, building up your repertoire, getting all those wins, submitting all these people, and just to not be included just because of your own health. I feel like that's really bad for him, and I hope he's willing to make a comeback at WrestleMania if he's got 100%.
We have Paul Stitz in the comments saying, Strowman, I'm guessing he wants to see Bobby Lashley versus Braun Strowman. Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Hell yeah, I want to see that. I'd pay $9.99 to see that.
On the WWE Network or something.
Yeah, you got a big man in Bobby Lashley, and an even bigger man. Not a big man. You got a monster in Braun Strowman. Yeah. Let's talk about Braun Strowman for a second. The Elimination Chamber. He made an impact, definitely. He took out. Okay, there's 7 competitors in the match. Only one winner. It's an elimination-based match. Braun Strowman took out 6 competitors. Or 6 or 5. Yeah. Yeah, my math.
You almost got it.
If it was a regular 6-man Elimination Chamber match, that would have been a victory
That's
for Strowman.
A perfect cut.
Yeah, take out every single competitor, but the big dog Roman Reigns, did his big dog thing, came out on top again. Say what you will, Vince wants his way, whether you like it or not.
Thanks. And and speaking of Vince, making plans, Brock Lesnar also actually just his contract expired already. So
I thought it expires after WrestleMania.
No, it's premature, baby. So now he's getting paid independently per show until the end of WrestleMania, where I'm guessing he'll be released finally. So if that isn't another reason to drag your heart into a hole, then there you have it. Brock's going to be gone. I guess he's just generating as much heat as he can right now. But everyone's been waiting for this, right? Everybody wants Roman to hop on in here and be the new face of WWE. So I just say let's do it. Let's do it. Let's put him in some good feuds at least, Even if you don't want to take it positively, at least you can build something from it, We'll see Roman against John Cena again. We'll see Roman maybe against former Shield members. We'll have that little moment again. That'll be cool. But for right now, we got Brock Lesnar on the mic with the undefeated Universal Champion.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar. He was actually one of my choices for moveset. If he really is done after WrestleMania, I'm gonna be bummed out because for the movesets, I'm always kind of simple goes a long way. Fewer is more. Just a couple German suplexes. A couple knees to the guts. And 1 F5 can
change the game.
Change the game. Make you Universal Champion for a year. I saw a little factoid. In that gauntlet match, Seth Rollins wrestled for about an hour and 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's in one match. That's more time than Brock Lesnar has wrestled for all of 2017, I think it said. Yeah, I don't know if it said like 30 minutes. It said he only wrestled or something like that. Earlier this week he had a live event in Chicago. This doesn't add. It's not helping his total match time. He had a 30-second match against Kane. Yeah, how's that happen? You got the big red machine.
Just plow right through him. That just shows the domination that's That's Brock Lesnar, and that's going to be tough for Roman to unhinge that title from his waist. But we'll see what the Roman Empire's up to when WrestleMania rolls around. It's going to be in Louisiana this year, right?
Yeah, New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Home of WrestleMania 30.
Speaking of New Orleans and Cajuns, I just want to pull over to the side real quick and just mention the number one contender for the OCC Heavyweight Championship. He also happens to be of a Cajun spice, That's Azrael.
Azrael,
So
1/3 of Divine Intervention.
So shout out to him because we all know you're going to have your moment soon at the Bushido Cup, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be March 24th at OCCW's next event. You can catch it at American Legion Post, I believe, 555.
Midway City, right?
Midway City, baby. We're going to have the Bushido Cup, the first ever
Strong Style
tournament. Yeah, I was about to say. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. And we already know Azrael is like a karate master, so that should be fun. I can't wait to see him do some spin kicks and maybe take Othello down for that 3 count.
I wouldn't put any money on that. Not for he probably won't lose it unless it's a multi-man match where he ain't gonna have to take the pin. They're probably gonna tie him up somehow. Throw him out the ring. If it's at the dojo, throw him outside. Close that metal door, close that little side door, lock him out. That's the only way they're going to take the title away from Othello.
He's a big man. I wouldn't be surprised if he left a dent in that doorway trying to get through. So
yeah,
we'll have to see what stops OCCW champion Othello, because right now he's on top and he's loving it. That's the LA Assassin for you guys that don't know. He's 7 feet tall on a good day, on a bad day, any day he's around. One of the hardest working wrestlers I think I know. He's always going up and down California. He'll go from a show to the gym to go get dinner, then go run off to the next show, So I got mad props to Othello if you're watching this right now.
But yeah, Brian Chancey saying he will be there. Brian, big fan of the Bully Zone. You're a guy, and we're looking forward to seeing you there.
Yeah, Chancey's the go-to guy. Even when we were thinking of our first podcast back in Long Beach, he was there supporting on the mat as well. So he's a big fan of free admission as a whole. So we really do appreciate you, boss. You tune in almost every show.
Let's talk about Fastlane. We got Fastlane coming up. SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view. Main event, a 6-pack challenge for the WWE Championship. Who do we have? We have Baron Corbin, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, John Cena, and champion AJ Styles. It just every week there's another competitor getting added. I believe it's next Sunday. You think they got time to add like 2 more competitors, make a even 8-way?
An 8-man brawl. Oh my gosh. There's always the potential to add more. More is better, right? Everybody's totally down for more. So I like to see 8 people, maybe even throw in 10 while we're at it. Make it really fast, like a mini rumble. Be cool.
Well, with that, who do you think is going to walk out champion and have to defend their title at WrestleMania?
So there's always your favorite, and then there's the most logical win. So I'll just break it down that way. My favorite, someone who I'd want to win, would be Sami Zayn. Let's spice things up. Let's switch it up a bit and throw him into the equation. Because he's been running around WWE for quite some time now, and he needs to grab that brass ring, and establish himself. That'd be cool. But if I had to choose a winner, it'd probably be Baron Corbin. Just seeing him lately has been changing the game. He's been electric. His attitude, he's an attitude guy. He's rough and tough and dangerous. So I wouldn't mind seeing him slide out the ring and drop him real quick. Throw some choke slams his way and send people packing, that deep 6, right?
Deep 6. Put you down for the deep 3.
Yeah, put you down for the 3 twice. That's what they call it that. What about you? Who's your favorite and who do you think's going to win? What are you thinking?
My personal favorite, the guy I want, Dolph Ziggler. He needs this. Say what you will about him. He's just, he's nobody. He's whatever. He's, just a joke. Put some respect on his name. He's making money now. He signed a $1 million contract, $1.5 million for 2 years, something like that.
Yeah.
That boy's getting paid out.
It's for a reason, you know. He's
Yeah,
very
for a
talented.
reason. You know, he's one of the best on the whole. Not SmackDown roster, not Raw roster, the whole WWE scene. NXT talent included. You don't get much better than Dolph Ziggler. He's been a former, 2-time world champion. Let's make it 3 times. Dolph Ziggler actually was up for moveset as well as Stone Cold and Brock Lesnar, because he's got that, can do it all. I'm a big fan of that zigzag, super kicks. Everyone loves a super kick.
The newly adopted, super kick he's got going on for him.
That I think they call it a satellite DDT, jumping DDT, whatever you want to call it. I like that move a lot. We played some WWE 2K together. I always, we might go however many rounds. At least one round, I always got to pick Dolph Ziggler.
Oh yeah, even if you take that win or loss, it's always a fun time.
I'm taking the win if I got.
Oh yeah,
I'm taking the win. I know all the moves. I got that back X down.
You know all the moves,
R2,
but you don't know the
hit
counter
that
button.
finisher.
Baby.
Get your stamina down. I'll challenge anyone. WWE 2K. I got that 18. Challenge your boy. Create a wrestler. Like we did today. Build your own wrestler. And I'll take you out with Dolph Ziggler. But I think AJ Styles is going to win the match.
But
Sorry, Dolph.
When it comes down to Vince and what he wants, we're probably going to keep him retaining his championship.
Yeah, they got set up. Styles versus Nakamura. Round 2. They had their match in Japan. Now it's time for WWE. Time
Throw
for
it
the
on
States
America,
to get
baby.
it.
Yeah. Vince would love to eat that up.
If you haven't seen their New Japan match, have you seen that?
Yeah.
Hell of a match. But can they replicate that? Can they make
it better even? That's
better,
hard to say. Yeah,
we had a little bit of a tease at Money in the Bank, which I didn't get. It's like face to face, pick up the ladder, move it out of the way. I get it. You want to be a sportsman, but time is money. Time is money in the bank. You gotta get up that ladder. Play like you're gonna put it down. Like, oh, cheap shot, get him out.
Yeah, we don't have time for any of that. We're ready to really smack down. Oh, it's funny because Fastlane is SmackDown pay-per-view this month.
Yeah, John Cena recently added to the match. Let's talk about his story going into WrestleMania. The fact that he has no road to WrestleMania for the first time in about a decade and a half. What do you think the plan is for John Cena? How is he gonna get to WrestleMania?
Hopefully not the same way he's been going about, and just jump on somebody. I seen him. Last time I heard about John Cena and making it big was before that whole Roman Reigns squabble that he was going through, and he was just knocking out rookies. I really hope he doesn't take out a rookie shine just so he can have his 5 minutes of fame again. But don't get me wrong, I do love John Cena. He's very electric. He's very powerful, but stomping on a dream is not the way I want to see him at WrestleMania. So maybe he can be a color commentary. Maybe he could do a little rap. He can do his Dr. Thugonomics again at the halftime.
Like, John, you get no match this year, but you still gotta get out there. Go.
You still gotta support somebody.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be involved with the whole Ronda Rousey thing going on. It's all speculation till we get there.
That'd be something. We're probably gonna do Ronda Rousey and a male partner versus Triple H, Cerebral Assassin, whatever you want to call him. Hunter Hearst Helmsley and Stephanie McMahon. Are you a big fan of intergender tag matches?
Oh yes, I am. I love intergender wrestling. It's the best kind of tag teams.
Well, there's 2 different ways. Indies, let's talk WWE first. Their intergender tag matches will be, a man and a man in the ring. If the woman tags himself in, or if they get tagged in, the other man has to get out, let the woman get in, which is fine. Fair fight, I get that. But on the indie scenes, you'll get, a man and a man will start out in the ring, start the match, go. A woman will tag in. The other man will stay in the ring and go toe-to-toe with that woman. Kind of like the world's cutest tag team, Candice LeRae and Joey Ryan.
Or like Doomfly, Delilah Doom,
and Everfly. They really know how to get it done.
It'd be hot just to add a third intergender tag team, like possibly. knock out Nicolette and Voodoo Master. That'd be fun to watch. We're waiting for that. Let's jump in on that.
Have a interspecies match. A horse and a dog tag team.
Hey, if it hasn't been done yet at Brian Kendrick's promotion, we can do it here. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Brian Kendricks, you know, you're I think you're still healing up from that GTS from Hideo Itami, so you know, make that happen. You know, get that. BullyZone will be there. We'll make a trip out there to wrestling, pro wrestling. Is that the name of it?
Yes, sir. It's in North Hollywood.
Yeah, I like that name, wrestling, pro wrestling. But yeah, John Cena. You know, what's he gonna do? You know, a lot of rumors have been John Cena versus Undertaker.
Leave the man alone. You know, that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, you know, I talked about it. You know, WrestleMania 33, he was real sluggish in there. You know, they had to make it a no disqualification match last minute, I think, just, you know.
So he can catch his breath in those moments.
Yeah, just give, you know, Undertaker, you know, some more things to do. You know, he can't go, you know, be picking people up that much. So give him a chair. I'll let him be, you know, roaming around. But at the end, it didn't help him.
No, at the end, he still got a punch in the face and speared away.
Yeah, that spear, you know, does bouncing off the ropes make him, you know, increase the strength of that spear? Because he bounced off the ropes like 4 times before he finally speared Undertaker.
I think he forgot which way he was supposed to go. Like he got his spot wrong. So he's just like, oh, let me go another 2 rounds. There's no problem.
Yeah, Undertaker's like, where's this guy going? And then 1, 2, 3, and down for the count.
One time I do like to see that, though, is when you do the pounce. You know, I forget the gentleman who does that move. But, you know, he'll push you into one rope, he'll run against the other, but instead of a spear, it's more of a shoulder tackle, and you see the guy fucking swirling out of control. So I think that's probably when you need to bounce off the ropes. But I only have professional wrestlers watching right now. They can help me out with that. Does bouncing off of the rope increase the power of your spears?
Not once, not twice, but like 4 times.
Or do you just wear yourself out?
I think he wore Undertaker out.
Yeah, his
Made
neck
him turn
moving
his head,
left
yeah.
or right.
But you know, I've also heard rumors of John Cena versus Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio's another one. We talked about Bobby Lashley, but Rey Mysterio is another person from the rumor mills that might be coming back.
I think I just read on you know, one of the dirt sheets though that he tore his bicep or his tricep like earlier this week. So if that's the case, yeah, that match out the window. You know,
he might make an appearance like at a Royal Rumble. But
another appearance,
just something, yeah.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
I've always been a big fan of Rey Mysterio. Who's that jumping out the sky?
R-E-Y, Mysterio.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Now he's got that booyaka. I'm like,
it's my POD since we're naming off theme songs.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. You know, I have the original. Who's that jumping out the sky when he jump out
with
from
little
the stage.
Sparks and shit.
Yeah, I have that on my playlist for the gym, but I don't got that booyaka. No, I ain't down with that. That booyaka. 619.
Rey Mysterio. Enough about us. You know, we're living our moment right here. There's the man. Tore his bicep, tricep. Something's going on with his arm. So we hope you a speedy recovery, my boy, so we can see you at WrestleMania. Make a lot of kids happy.
Yeah, I noticed that. Well, at Royal Rumble, yeah, I don't know if he was just trying to get into the match real quick, but usually when he has his time, come down to the ring, he'll head to head with the kids. Yeah, at Royal Rumble, he just made his way right down to the ring. It's like I got something to do.
I got a job to do. I got to get back to work, as they say.
Yeah, these fans, they need me in that ring. That's probably what he was thinking. They're probably just making up for, I think it was 2015 when he got booed out the building.
Oh, yeah.
He came in number 30, booed him out. It's not his fault. Yeah, everyone wanted to see Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
The GOAT, as they called him. What do they call him, the GOAT, because he was the greatest of all time?
No, I think it's
because he looked like a goat.
Yeah, I was going to say he's a Billy Goat to me, baby.
He's vegan too and all that, isn't he? Like vegetarian, eats grass and leaves.
Yeah.
Now, that ain't for me. Give me a nice juicy steak.
Medium rare, baby. Get that well done out of here.
I want it still mooing, But, I like to see Rey Mysterio back. Yeah, he was always my guy growing up. Yeah, I always wanted the Rey Mysterio mask, but I never got it.
Oh, yeah. That's something to totally mark out about, to get his own, like a signature mask off of his face, But I'll take one of those.
That's even better. I was always talking about, go to the store, get Because there was a little like Mexican, like novelty store by my house, like culture shop.
Fountain Valley, right?
No, back when I lived in Santa Ana.
Okay.
It was years. I was still in elementary school. Yeah, I saw. We went in one time. We were just in the plaza. We went in. I saw they had a Rey Mysterio mask. I was like, I need that. I need that. There's kids in there. They're in the back watching. Watching SmackDown. I think. I was like, can I go back there? About we left.
What's going on?
I'm missing out. What's Ray up to? This is back when John Cena was still in his first title reign with the WWE Championship.
The Doctor of Thugonomics.
Yeah, he's still Doctor of Thugonomics. That's way back. But anything else you want to talk about WrestleMania? Any matches you want to see?
I want to see everything. Honestly, when I say I want to see it, I want to like go there and see it. I know it's not going to be this year and probably not next year, but I have aspirations to get my WrestleMania on.
Oh yeah, you definitely. It's definitely on my bucket list.
With BullyZone credentials, come on now. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, so WWE, you gotta have WrestleMania in California, the West Coast again. They had it, 31 at Levi Stadium, San Francisco. I was out of wrestling at the moment, so I missed that. But I would have made a trip up there. I think we gotta get, WrestleMania 38. I'm gonna get my tickets now.
There you go. Get them
prepared. Cheap. Yeah. Oh, we got WrestleMania 38 in London. Well,
never mind. Now I got to buy that ticket.
Now I got to get my plane ticket on. Got to get my hotel.
But who knows where we're going to be, honestly, in the next 5 years. We could have our own little Wrestle Bully Kingdom Mania thing, We can make up our own little thing by then.
Oh, yeah.
Big plans for BullyZone in the next 6 months, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. It's a lot of work in progress, but I want to let you guys know personally, your boy Lance and baby boy Austin here are making moves to make this the most fun, interactive newscasting program.
Yeah, we know what you want, and we're going to give it to you. We're a couple smart men. Like I said, we have marketing backgrounds, so we know what you are thinking. We know your needs, and we're going to fulfill it. That's marketing 101, baby.
Yeah, so
check it out.
The more comments you leave, the more interactive you guys are. That helps us mold our show. It helps us mold what you guys want to see out of us. It helps us grow to something that the fans love. And I know you guys love us already, but how can we make you love you just a little more? You know what I mean? All I ask is a little share. Send this to all your friends.
You want him to pop that shirt off, Lance?
You want to get this thing going? Get rowdy and rough in this mug? Let's not get too emotional.
That's what they want, right? Who wants to see Lance pop his shirt off?
Right now, I'll just rip through these buttons. I just need 2 haha emojis and it's going down.
2 ha-has and a couple hearts. And we'll make that happen.
Yeah.
You gotta get that done. We're almost out of time here.
You got 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. How do you want to play this? Anything you got planned for the next upcoming week and the next upcoming weeks? I believe Bar Wrestling 10 is going to be this Thursday, March of the Pigs. I take a day off work to see that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, Bar Wrestling 6. Or, no, excuse me. That was the one we were at.
That was the
Bar
first.
Bar Wrestling 10?
Yes.
Wow.
March of the Pigs. I know our PCW heavyweight champion, Pentagon Jr. is going to be there for sure. And if you guys can't tell by our Instagram page, Pentagon Jr. rolls heavy with BullyZone. He fucks with us, for a lighter term of words. So it's going to be great. Killer Cross is going to be there, I believe. Who else we got lined up for him? Eli Everfly, as always, with an awesome performance.
Yeah, Bar Wrestling always has a stacked card. So if you're in the area, you want to see some awesome wrestling, that's exactly what Bar Wrestling is. There's no,
Let's just put the 2 words together. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, exactly. It's wrestling. It's just, to keep on with the show, and check it out. They got favorites like Luchasaurus, Joey Ryan, Scorpio Sky. I think it's gonna be there. Eli Drake, LAX, Ray Phoenix, Tessa Blanchard. So it's a stacked card. Brian Cage, I think, is gonna be there. Young Hot Briley, or Dolph Ziggler's brother is gonna be there. So check it out. Any last words you want to add?
Just a little shout out. Later tonight on Free Admission, Tron Jones is going to be in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Tron Jones is going to be live around 7 p.m. He's going to be doing his first ever podcast. So make sure you guys tune in. We might even stay to say hey. So, here at Free Mission, we're all about promoting love and spreading everyone's business. So I just want to let that be known. Tron Jones is a great dude. He's a comedian. He's self-made. So come and check us out tonight at 7 o'clock and see what he has to say. But other than that, my name is Lance Winters.
And I've been Austin Largo. And that's the end of the third episode of the BullyZone podcast. Keep bullying out there.